All he needed was a chance to explain. Welcome back to Kim Tells Tales, where every story has a lesson. So come closer, little one. Let me tell you a story. One sunny afternoon, a small meerkat arrived in the animal village, carrying bags and supplies. Welcome to your new home, said Tortoise warmly. Everyone here is loving and supportive. You'll like it here. Thank you, said Meerkat. My wife and I are happy to join the village. Where is your wife? Asked Tortoise. She's already at our new home resting. The babies could arrive any day now. Tortoise smiled. How wonderful. The two neighbors chatted until sunset. The next morning, however, Tortoise had to travel to the next village for important business. Introduce yourself while I'm gone. Everyone here is friendly, he told Meerkat. I will do as you ask, Meerkat replied. Neither of them realized how difficult that would become. Under the giant marula tree sat all the animal fathers discussing important grown-up matters. Meerkat walked over confidently. Hello, everyone. My name is... Lion blinked. Elephant frowned. Buffalo scratched his head. Whose child is this? Asked Buffalo. I don't know, said Lion. They simply talked about Meerkat as if he was not even there. He tried again. I'm actually trying to... Go play with the other children, Elephant interrupted kindly. But children should not interrupt adults. Before Meerkat could protest, Lion pointed toward the playground. Off you go, he said with a serious face. The fathers immediately returned to their discussion. Meerkat sighed. The village children welcomed him immediately. New kid! Come on, new kid, let's race. Catch me if you can. The youngsters sprinted off. Meerkat chased them for 10 seconds, then 15, then 20. Soon he was bent over, breathing heavily, huffing and puffing. Slow down, he said. The children stopped. One monkey giggled. You sound exactly like my dad. The others laughed. My knees, Meerkat groaned dramatically. The laughter became even louder. You definitely sound like a parent. After recovering, Meerkat decided to try introducing himself elsewhere. On the other side of the marula tree sat the animal mothers. Surely they would listen. Good morning, said Meerkat politely. The mothers smiled. What a polite little boy, said Zebra. Meerkat tried again. My wife is pregnant and slap! A gentle but firm swat landed on his head. Young man, said Hippo, that's very disrespectful. Meerkat blinked. What? You shouldn't joke about having a wife. And babies, gasped Gazelle. But I really do have a slap. Another swat landed. Enough silly stories. The mothers shook their heads. Now be a good little boy and go play with other children. Meerkat slowly walked away. As he did, he heard one of the mothers sigh. Sweet little boy. He's in such a hurry to grow up. The other mothers laughed. Meerkat closed his eyes. At that point, he was too tired to argue. Defeated, Meerkat returned to the children. At least they were welcoming. They played games all afternoon. But the more he talked, the more confused the youngsters became. When someone climbed too high, Meerkat worried. Be careful. When someone ran near the river, Meerkat warned them. Watch your step. When lunch arrived, he reminded everyone to rinse the fruit before eating it. The children stared. Monkey scratched his chin. You really are strange. Why? Asked Meerkat. You act like somebody's father. The others nodded. And you talk like somebody's father. And you run out of breath like somebody's father. And complain about your back like somebody's father. The children burst out laughing. Meerkat simply sighed. At least somebody noticed. Late that afternoon, Tortoise finally returned. As Meerkat was walking home, Tortoise spotted him. Perfect timing, said Tortoise. He rang the village bell. Ding, ding, ding! Everyone gathered beneath the marula tree. The villagers immediately noticed Meerkat standing beside Tortoise. Lion whispered. Why is Tortoise walking around with that child? The mothers nodded. The children grinned. Tortoise raised a foot. Quiet, everyone. The crowd fell silent. I would like to formally introduce our newest villager. He placed a hand on Meerkat's shoulder. This is Meerkat. Everyone smiled politely. Tortoise continued. He and his wife moved here yesterday. The smiles disappeared. Murmuring spread through the crowd. He is an adult? The crowd gasped. Of course he is, said Tortoise. His wife is expecting babies any day now. The entire village froze. Buffalo's jaw dropped. Elephant looked horrified. The mothers covered their faces. Lion wished he could disappear. Every adult animal was embarrassed. The children, however, exploded with laughter. We knew it. We told you. He sounds exactly like a dad. The adults couldn't even look Meerkat in the eye. Finally, Lion stepped forward and cleared his throat. We owe you an apology. The others nodded. We never gave you a chance to explain. Meerkat smiled. It's all right. Then Monkey's child shouted. So, technically, all the grown-ups got tricked by his tiny size. The children laughed even harder. The adults groaned. Tortoise chuckled. Perhaps there is a lesson here. Before deciding what someone is, give them a chance to explain. Jumping to conclusions can make even smart people look foolish. The end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Remember, this story is also available in Sesotho.